Hello and welcome to the BASN Academy Student News. Today is October 19th. I'm Lexy Bisson.
And I'm Zach Grinfeld. So Lexy, what's going on here at BASN?
Project Graduation's fundraiser at Wendy's last night broke records, raising over $400. Several student volunteers stood outside the restaurant from 5 to 8 holding signs and banners to bring attention to the event. The fundraiser was just one of several being run this year to raise money for Grad Night. Those looking to volunteer for future fundraisers should contact Ryan Kennedy.
This past Saturday was the homecoming game here at BASN, and our Bobcats took a win with a 47-0 lead over St. Bernard's. Get ready for when the Bobcats take on the Wyndham Whippets tomorrow.
Interested in buying your 2013 yearbook? They are now on sale for $65 on Johnston's website. Hurry to buy them now before the price goes up to $75.
The classes of 2014 and 2015 are hosting a Six Flags Fright Fest field trip on October 26th. All grades are welcome and admission is $40. Permission slips can be found in guidance and they are due on the 9th.
Something new in Connecticut, state and federal officials have just announced that the federal government is raising a $121 million project on a high-speed railway system between New Haven and Springfield. Governor Dan Malloy says that the system will be occupied with 1.26 million riders annually by the year 2030. Service is expected to begin in 2016.
80-year-old Nancy Lack of Connecticut may face a few months behind bars for stealing anti-Obama posters with Hitler mustaches, saying, "My generation went through the Second World War, and Nazism is about the worst there can be." Nancy still stays by her actions, regardless of the consequence.
Now for some national reports. A study that took an entire decade has finally come to the conclusion that drinking sugary drinks affect weight gain by interacting with genes, amplifying someone's risk of obesity more than genetics alone. In addition, spiking rates of child obesity is threatening national security, and military leaders are demanding intervention to the government. Now 1 in 4 Americans are too overweight to join the military.
Eileen Daly, the state senator from District 48, is retiring. Daly has held the position since 1993. Several candidates are vying for this seat, including Democrat James Crawford, Republican Art Linares, and Green Party member Melissa Schlag. The race for state representative is between incumbent Linda Orange and former Colchester Selectman Stan Sobey.
Child abuse. Despite all the work that the government has done to prevent it, and despite all the organizations to protect children who experience abuse, it is shown in recent studies that the percentage of children who go through abuse has actually gone up.
Newsweek magazine is ending publication of its print magazine and will be switching to an all-digital format by the end of this year. Although in print since 1933, editor Tina Brown said that the economics of print ceased to make sense for the magazine. Many analysts say that this could be a trend for the wider industry in the coming years. Newsweek will still charge a monthly subscription for its digital version to be found on tablets. While this may increase its popularity, Brown has also warned of layoffs in the company's future.
Alexis Wright, a 29-year-old fitness center owner located in Maine, is charged with 109 counts of prostitution. She had videotaped all her encounters for proof, which was given to court. She's also charged with violation of privacy, tax evasion, and other charges for allegedly providing sex for money. The ages of the partners range from 34 to 65. There will be another court meeting coming soon.
A group of high school students in Pekin, Illinois were suspended last week after school officials suspected the mints they were eating were actually illegal drugs. These teens were only eating energy mint tablets that are marketed like caffeinated energy drinks. The school admitted to the fact that these tablets were not actually illegal drugs, but they upheld the suspensions anyway, saying the teens displayed gross misconduct for taking an unknown product.
A mother was arrested in North Carolina because she allowed her 11-year-old daughter to get a tattoo. 30-year-old Odessa Clay explained that her daughter asked for the small heart on her right shoulder. Ms. Clay explained, "I always thought if a parent gives consent, then it's fine. How can somebody else say it's not okay? She's my child, and I have a right to say what I want for her."
Big beverage makers such as Pepsi and Coca-Cola are now reinventing their vending machines so that the number of calories that customers drink in one can of soda are of knowledge to the customers. These companies are making this big move, even though they are the chief villains responsible for the nation's obesity crisis.
A German man was finally reunited with his car after 2 years of not being able to find it when he couldn't remember where he had parked it from a wild night in 2010. The handyman was contacted when a traffic cop had noticed the expired registration stickers, and when reunited, he found the $50,000 worth of power tools still in the back seat.
Attorney Claude Kicklighter will be defending a pit bull this weekend in a doggy death penalty hearing this weekend, after the dog allegedly attacked a neighbor's 5-year-old child. The owner has surrendered his dog to Georgia police after it was accused of injuring a child.
A Pakistani schoolgirl shot in the head by the Taliban has finally showed signs of improvement. She was only speaking her mind, demanding the right of an education when she was shot. She is being treated in a military hospital. There is a $100,000 reward for the capture of her attackers, given out by Pakistani officials.
That's all for today. Thank you for joining the Bacon Academy Student News.